Have you noticed how, after turning 70, something as simple as standing up from a chair or walking a few steps can feel like a real challenge? Many people believe that losing balance is just a natural part of aging. But the truth is, it's often the result of everyday mistakes you don't even realize you're making. These mistakes may seem small and harmless, but when repeated daily, they weaken your muscles, reduce stability, and dramatically increase the risk of falls, which are one of the greatest threats to health and independence for seniors over 60. And here's the shocking part. According to experts, most senior falls could actually be prevented by simply correcting these daily habits. In today's video, you're going to discover 5 common mistakes that make seniors lose their balance after 70, mistakes that even many caregivers and family members often overlook. These are important insights, backed by medical practice and science, that can truly transform your quality of life. So make sure you stay until the very end, because mistake number 3 is one of the most dangerous, and sadly, the most common. Before we begin, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Health and Vigor, and comment below telling us which country you're watching from. It will be amazing to see how far our community is reaching. Mistake 1. Sitting for long periods of time. One of the biggest enemies of balance after age 70 is the habit of spending too many hours sitting. Whether it's watching TV, reading the newspaper, using your phone, or resting after meals, sitting still for too long causes a gradual weakening of the leg, hip, and lower back muscles, the very areas that support the body and help maintain stable posture. The problem is that when these muscles become weak, seniors lose not only strength but also the quick reflexes needed to react to small stumbles or sudden changes in position. That's why so many falls happen when standing up from a chair or taking the first steps after sitting for a long time. The body simply doesn't respond with the same agility. Doctors and physical therapists warn that prolonged inactivity reduces blood circulation, decreases joint flexibility, and increases stiffness, making walking less steady and more risky. On top of that, staying in the same position for too long can also affect the inner ear balance system, which is responsible for spatial orientation. The good news is that this mistake can be easily corrected with small movement breaks throughout the day. Standing up every 30 to 40 minutes, walking a few steps around the house, gently stretching your legs, or even doing simple chair exercises can make a big difference in preserving stability. So, if you're over 70, or care for someone who is, start paying attention to this seemingly simple detail: how much time you spend sitting. Changing this one habit can significantly reduce the risk of falls and help maintain an active, independent life for much longer. Now tell me in the comments, do you also spend too much time sitting during the day? Type the number 1 if this mistake happens to you or someone you know. And if this content is helpful, please consider clicking the Thanks button and making a small contribution. It really supports the channel to keep bringing you health and wellness videos. Mistake 2. Ignoring hydration throughout the day. Many seniors believe that drinking little water doesn't make much difference for balance. But dehydration is actually one of the hidden, most dangerous factors when it comes to falls after age 70. This happens because a lack of water in the body reduces blood volume, lowers blood pressure, and directly affects the brain and the inner ear, both essential for maintaining stable posture and spatial orientation. When the body is dehydrated, a person may feel dizzy when standing up, experience blurred vision, sudden weakness, or even a brief loss of consciousness in more severe cases. These symptoms drastically increase the risk of stumbling and losing balance during simple daily tasks, like walking across the room or stepping up a small stair. Another important point is that, as we age, the natural thirst mechanism weakens. In other words, many seniors don't feel thirsty even when the body already needs water. This makes dehydration silent and progressive. To make matters worse, many replace water with coffee, black tea, or sodas, which can worsen dehydration because of their diuretic effect. Doctors recommend building the habit of drinking small amounts of water several times throughout the day, even without feeling thirsty. A practical tip is to keep water bottles in strategic places at home, beside the bed, on the living room table, or near the armchair. Light soups, water-rich fruits like watermelon and oranges, and even coconut water can also help maintain proper hydration. Correcting this mistake is essential not only for balance but also for proper memory, digestion, and blood circulation. Drinking water is a simple habit that can preserve independence and prevent serious falls. Now tell me in the comments, do you often forget to drink water during the day? Type the number 2 if this is a mistake that happens to you or someone close to you. And if this video is bringing value to your life, please consider clicking the Thanks button and leaving a small contribution. It really strengthens the channel and helps us keep sharing valuable health and longevity information. Mistake 3. Wearing inappropriate footwear inside or outside the house. This is, without a doubt, one of the most common, and also one of the most dangerous mistakes for those over 70. Many seniors believe that wearing loose slippers, slippery sandals, or even walking around in socks at home is harmless. But in reality, these habits significantly increase the risk of falls and loss of balance. Footwear works as the foundation of the body. When it doesn't provide proper support, seniors become much more vulnerable to slipping on smooth floors, tripping over small obstacles, or twisting an ankle. On top of that, shoes that are too loose or don't fit well can cause the foot to slide inside, creating instability with every step. Another critical issue is wearing shoes with heels, even low ones, or very thin, hard soles that don't absorb the impact of walking. These details may seem minor, but they can disrupt posture, strain the joints, and compromise the body's natural balance. Doctors and geriatric specialists highlight that many accidents could be prevented simply by changing the type of footwear. The ideal choice is closed shoes with non-slip soles that fit securely around the foot and provide firm support while walking. Non-slip socks are also a safe alternative for those who prefer not to wear shoes indoors. Ignoring this simple precaution can turn the home, which should be the safest place, into an environment full of invisible hazards. A fall caused by a loose slipper can lead to serious fractures, long hospital stays, and even loss of independence. That's why, if there's one mistake that deserves maximum attention, it's this one: choosing the right footwear for every situation. It may seem like just a small detail, but it's a detail that saves lives and preserves autonomy. Now I want to hear from you. Do you usually wear slippers or loose shoes inside the house? Comment the number 3 if this happens to you or someone in your family. And if you'd like to support the channel so we can keep sharing this important information, click the Thanks button and consider leaving a contribution. Any help makes a big difference. Mistake 4. Neglecting vision care and delaying the use of proper glasses. Vision plays a fundamental role in balance. Through it, the brain identifies obstacles, calculates distances, and adjusts body movements. But after age 70, many seniors deal with problems like cataracts, glaucoma, macular degeneration, or even simple difficulty seeing up close or far away, and ignoring these signs can be a serious mistake. When vision is not clear, the risk of tripping over rugs, bumping into furniture, or misstepping on stairs rises dramatically. Even small visual changes, such as blurred vision or difficulty seeing in dimly lit areas, can compromise safety while walking. The problem is that many seniors resist visiting an eye doctor regularly or wearing glasses daily. Some think they see well enough, others feel uncomfortable with lenses, or simply postpone updating their outdated glasses. But this negligence can come at a high cost. Poor vision is one of the leading causes of falls both at home and outdoors. Experts highlight that keeping eye exams up to date and using glasses with the correct prescription is just as important as strengthening muscles or staying hydrated. In addition, improving home lighting, for example, by placing brighter bulbs in hallways and bathrooms, is a simple step that greatly reduces accident risks. It's also essential to avoid scratched or poorly adjusted glasses, as they can distort vision and cause dizziness. The same goes for multifocal lenses that haven't been properly adapted, which require extra care in selection and adjustment. Taking care of your vision means taking care of your mobility. Clear eyesight gives the body more confidence with every step, more safety when climbing stairs, and more freedom to move without fear. Now I want to know, do you or someone you know avoid wearing glasses even when you know they're needed? Comment the number 4 if this happens. And if this video has been helpful, please consider clicking the Thanks button and leaving a contribution. It helps the channel keep bringing you important tips for health and longevity. Mistake 5. Ignoring balance and strengthening exercises. Many seniors believe that after turning 70, it's too late to improve balance and strengthen muscles. But the truth is quite the opposite. The body still responds to stimulation, and simple exercises can make a huge difference in preventing falls. Ignoring this daily practice is a mistake that puts mobility and independence at risk. As we age, the muscles in the legs, hips, and core, which are responsible for stability, tend to weaken, and the reflexes needed to recover from imbalances slow down. Lack of proper physical activity accelerates this process, making the body more prone to trips, slips, and even serious falls. Balance exercises don't need to be complicated or require expensive equipment. Simple movements such as repeatedly standing up and sitting down from a chair, walking in a straight line placing one foot in front of the other, or short stretching and yoga routines can improve posture, muscle strength, and coordination. Additionally, specialists emphasize that combining strength training with balance exercises significantly increases stability. Short routines done daily or several times a week reduce the risk of falls and boost confidence in movement. Another important point is that physical exercise also improves blood circulation, bone density, and mental health. All factors that together strengthen the body's ability to maintain balance and independence. So, if you want to preserve your autonomy and avoid falls, never underestimate the power of daily exercise. Incorporating simple movements into your routine can transform your quality of life. And you? Do you regularly practice balance or strength exercises? Comment the number 5 if this is a habit missing from your routine or someone you know. And if this video has been helpful, please click the Thanks button and consider leaving a contribution. It helps the channel continue sharing health and longevity tips with those who need them most. So, did you find these 5 mistakes that make seniors lose balance after 70 helpful? Now you know that small changes in your daily routine, like standing up regularly, staying hydrated, wearing proper footwear, taking care of your vision, and practicing balance exercises, can make a huge difference in your safety and independence. Remember, it's not just about preventing falls, it's about living with more confidence, freedom, and quality of life. Every step you take toward healthier habits is a step toward a more active and joyful life. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video to help us reach more people, subscribe to Health and Vigor so you don't miss important health and longevity tips, comment below which of these mistakes you'll start correcting today, or type the number of the mistake that stood out the most, and if you can, click the Thanks button to support the channel and help us continue bringing valuable content. Thank you so much for watching. Take care of your body, strengthen your habits, and see you in the next video.